More than a dozen states and territories will hold primaries on Super Tuesday, the biggest contest thus far in the 2016 election season. Steve Nannies reports. After the finishing touches were added to a new performing arts complex, the UTPA community gathered to show support to its fine arts students with their grand opening concert. A pastor has been shot and killed during services in Ohio. Authorities say it happened at 12:30 p.m. Sunday at St. Peter's Missionary Baptist Church. Witnesses who were in the church said the choir was singing when the suspect walked up to the pastor and opened fire. A man who witnesses identified as the pastor's brother was taken into custody. In California, a Ku Klux Klan rally turns violent. Fighting broke out between KKK demonstrators and counter-protesters Saturday. Steve Koog reports. For the third consecutive year, Washington Monthly Magazine has ranked UTPA's master's degree program as one of the leading institutions for the program nationwide. 4 people are dead after a small plane crashed northwest of Houston. It happened Sunday morning. Officials say the pilot of another plane spotted the wreckage on the plane in a wooded area. The 4 people have not been identified. A U.S. senator wants to require the Federal Aviation Administration to institute minimum seat size rules for airlines. Senator Charles Schumer says commercial airlines have been shrinking the size of seats and reducing legrooms on planes. The FAA says the agency looks forward to reviewing the proposal. Latina Day, robotics competitions, the Career Expo, this year's HESTEC Week had it all. Our very own Danielle Burnell asked students what their favorite part of UTPA's largest event was. Here is this week's Man on the Street.
This is a historical moment. This is a game changer for our performing and fine arts.
The Performing Arts Complex at UTPA made its debut after 2 years of construction and planning.
This performing complex is not just a performance hall, it also has rehearsal halls. So every different ensemble, the orchestra, the band, all of these groups can now have the best rehearsal facilities as well.
The new facility was part of a $42.7 million project approved by the University of Texas Board of Regents. It features a 1,000-seat auditorium and 4 rehearsal halls that will be used by about 4,000 music majors.
I'm just really excited that we're at the end of this great project, and everybody is really excited and looking forward to the opening.
Construction on the 60,000 square foot center began in 2012. The 3-building complex will house practice rooms, classrooms, and music and listening labs. After undergoing renovations last fall, UTPA's baseball team has been in full swing as they now have a state-of-the-art stadium to call home.
Now it really has a college feel to it.
Originally, the field had characteristics of a minor league stadium.
The walls were much higher. It was a double wall in the outfield for advertising purposes.
From new outfield walls to protective netting and handrails in the dugouts, the remodeling has given players a safer environment.
Now we have padding, a padded floor, as you can tell there.
Previously, there was nothing in front of the dugouts to stop a foul ball from injuring a player.
And then if you talk about the liability issue of a line drive coming in and hitting one of our guys in the dugout, then this is definitely important as well.
After completely replacing the irrigation system, the new structure has hidden automatic sprinklers throughout the field, making it possible to water the entire stadium.
Because our irrigation system was broken, for 10 years they irrigated this field by hand. And as you can tell, there's a lot of grass to cover.
After implementing the new renovations, UTPA's coaches envision a strong future for the baseball program. For Bronc Country, I am Melinda Garza.
It's more likely that the flu will come and get you and kill you than you get Guillain-Barré from a vaccine.
Influenza is a deadly virus that claims 50,000 lives a year. It's contagious and can be contracted through something as simple as coughing.
All it takes for you is to rub up on an infected surfaces, eat or drink, and that's all it takes. Or if your buddy next to you is coughing, you inhale the droplets, you're done. You have the flu.
The current flu vaccine has led the Centers for Disease Control to declare a national flu epidemic as of December 2014. Texas is one of 29 states reporting high flu activity. Escalona encourages students to get vaccinated and stay aware of one's surroundings.
Get your vaccine every year. Just get the vaccine. It's better to have some protection than none. And then wash your hands like crazy, especially before you eat or drink anything.
The Student Health Center has treatment available for individuals who test positive for the virus.
Well, I would recommend that most students, if you're sick, stay home. And don't be afraid to come here to clinic. We will give you a note.
Limited vaccines are still available at the health center on campus. For Bronx TV, I am Melinda Garza.